In One Punch Man, Chapter 211, the cover shows Saitama dressed in a Santa Claus outfit, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. The chapter picks up where the previous one left off, with Void meeting Luna and Stain. It's quickly revealed that these two are actually God in disguise, attempting to manipulate Void. They inform him that they have a new, honorable mission to fail, leaving Void confused as to what they mean. Luna and Stain explain that the shinobi world is filled with destruction, pain, and conflict, and their mission is to eliminate all of humanity's consciousness by merging them into one collective entity, essentially giving God control over everyone. Initially, Void questions their plan, but is eventually persuaded, which is how he ended up being manipulated. The scene then cuts back to the present, where we see Blast and Void after their bodies have been separated from their fusion. Blast is surprised to discover that the fusion process and teleportation led to them sharing memories. This allows Blast to witness everything that happened from Void's perspective, while Void realizes that Blast has been aware of his and Maya's plans all along. Though the visuals of what Blast saw aren't shown, Void's realization is confirmed when he tries to attack Blast with a kick. Blast, being cautious around strong opponents, quickly sees through the plot devised by Void and Luna. Despite their tricks, neither of them proves to be a real threat to him. More importantly, Blast appears to have regenerated his arm, likely using his teleportation portals as he did in previous instances. While it's understandable that this may have happened off-screen, there's a strange inconsistency. Void has his two swords with him, even though Saitama stole them 2 chapters ago. This could either be a drawing error on the part of the artist, Murata, or Void has some unexplained ability to regrow his swords. However, if it's the latter, it's odd that Void isn't actually using the swords in the fight. Void then strikes an intense pose, enveloping himself in some kind of aura, before launching an attack on Blast at super speed. Blast effortlessly tanks the attacks without issue. Here's where things get more complex. The narrator reveals that Void had a secret. It flashes back to Chapter 197, when Void absorbed Cosmic Fear Guru's divine powers. After that event, despite Void still appearing as a monster, the control God had over him faded, and he regained his own consciousness. This happened because Void absorbed Guru's dark nature, which allowed him to break free from God's manipulation. Void made a major decision at that point. He pretended to still be under God's control, while secretly planning to gather more agents and avatars. His ultimate goal was to sacrifice himself, sharing the power he absorbed from Guru with these avatars, helping them regain their own free will. This would allow them to unite and rise up against God. The chapter ends with the narrator revealing that this was Void's plan all along. The chapter leaves readers wondering whether these events are happening in the present or whether Void has already sacrificed himself, as it seems that Void's ultimate decision was to give up his own life to empower others and defy God.